How are we, YouTube? Ugh, dirty pot. So, it's a while since we've had one of these on the bench. Cobra 2000 GTL, belonging to Albert. So, it's not a bad looking radio, just needs a bit of a clean and some TLC. Like the pots are filthy. And Brazil there in the background. So, now, of course, this has some stuff done to it. Okay, we have this here. So, let's see. 25615. Yeah, this is one of Ray's. I know before I even open it. The way Ray used to do these back in the day with his EEPROM. You have 6 position switch here. Right, 6 position switch. Position 6 is all the alpha channels together in the one block. And this here, it's your 5k drop to get you to the zeros. And this one has FM in it as well. It's very interesting though that the signal meter drops right back. The signal meter doesn't seem to work on FM for some reason. So USB light is working, AM lights out, LSB lights working, receive lights working. They're all very dim, so we will change all them to LED. Meter lights are out. It has this knob on it and this one, so just happened to have in my stash 2000 knobs, so we will change them out so that all the knobs look like they should. So what I'm going to do now is first job is I'm going to pull the knobs off. The radio does work. I have it on the dummy load there. That's a let's see, let's change that now to the 15 watt scale. She'd be healthy. And lower sideband. Yeah, happy days. See what that does on FM. Yeah, 5 watts FM. So we'll get the knobs off, we'll get the lid off, and we'll see is it one of Ray's. We will know if it's his or not as soon as we open it up. But yeah, right, let's get on with it. Right, so I just opened up here, and lucky enough we got away a light there. Nothing shorted. And as I predicted, one of Ray's, 1987. And it's a bit dusty inside, but we'll sort all that out. And get some lights going on in it and whatnot. So I'm going to get the knobs off. We'll get them into the ultrasonic cleaner, and we can crack on then with getting the lights sorted out in it. So let's move along. Alright, so we're about halfway through here. So she is all lit up now.
Et salut, j'en profite pour saluer Bruce, et puis le gars qui est sur le Chodex des Vosges là-haut. Salut à tout le monde de Michael Lima, Michel, alias Titanic. Ah, il a coulé le bateau.
Yeah, with their real PC, yeah. 411, smooth audio, sounding good. Bit of French stuff coming in there. Not much happening on the nickel. Very quiet. But, yeah, so she's all lit up. Everything's LED now, so at least you can see them now. They were very dim beforehand. And I have the meters LED as well. I made them that they're adjustable. I have a little trimmer there that you can adjust them in brightness, but you don't want them over bright. Pity the end zones of the meters have faded. They're gone kind of white. Happens when they get a lot of sunlight. But not much else to do. We'll start putting it back together. So the knobs have been all cleaned, and I polished them as well with some Mother's metal mag polish, mag metal polish, whatever they call it. So they came out nice. And we have the other knobs to put on, of course, that are you know, to replace those two odd ones that were on it. So I have to do a bit of work on one of them now. I have to make an adapter, because this is just a round shaft. So we have to make an adapter for one of these to work. So I have a plan. It involves the lathe, but we'll get it done. Alright then, so seen in that little bit of time lapse there, we're all back together, and all new screws and whatnot in it. There was a load of the casing that goes under here. There's an inner casing, there was a load of screws missing out of it at the sides here, so we've them all replaced. They're all brand new screws in it underneath. Took out the grill and cleaned all the dust from the rebate in the wooden top, as you get all like little dots of dust, and we secret sauced the top. I added these stickers here just rather than what it had red stickers on it that look cat, just to let you know that it's got FM, so you pull out there for FM, and that's that. And then this is the, I had low and off, so low as in 5kc low, so I just have it marked up. But she's bob on now, and she looks the part. What I done here was I took an old pot that had a spline shaft on it, and I cut it that it was the bare length of the knob, and I put it in the lathe and I drilled it out to the same diameter as the diameter as the shaft on the on this selector here, and then I drilled and tapped it from the side underneath and put a grub screw in it, so looks the part now. All matching knobs, polished them up with some Mother's mag and aluminium polish, and yeah, I think it looks the part now. A good while since I had a 2K on the bench, but she responded well. We got the lighting just right, so it's always handy to make it adjustable, that you can you know, you can get it spot on, because there's nothing worse than when they're too bright, especially in a 2K, because the meters are so big. But yeah, it's all done now, and I hope he enjoys it, part of his collection. And she's in good nick now. We brought it from a 6 out of 10 to a good 8.5 out of 10. And she got a few little dings and a few little scrapes, but it's kind of par for the course with these. It's very seldom you'll come across one that doesn't have some form of damage or other on the fascia. But she is all done now. And see, it's nothing happening on 38 lower. Quiet today. It's nice that you can see them now. The bulbs were very dim in it. So anyway, Albert, hope you enjoy it, and it was a pleasure to do it. So we'll get you in the next one, guys. 73, and all the best.